The report concerns the broadcaster's coverage of the Israel-Hamas war. John Mayer defends the BBC, without reading the report into its bias. Patrick Christys was left furious with a former BBC producer, who admitted on GB News he had not read the report he was invited on to discuss. The report concerns the broadcaster's coverage of the Israel-Hamas war, and accuses them of breaching their own guidelines around 1,500. The BBC have been accused of bias as a result, but the broadcaster has denied such claims. Appearing on GB News to defend the broadcaster was John Mayer, but he admitted to not doing his research in full. John Mayer and Patrick Christys. Patrick Christys questioned why Mayer did not read the report. "I want you to talk about whether the BBC has been institutionally biased against Israel," said Patrick as Mayer pressed on with his point about the war. "The BBC has been very objective. We are journalists and we're not allowed on the front line. What are Israel playing at?" Latest developments. The Assassin Report. The Assassin Report found over 1,500 examples of the BBC breaching its own editorial guidelines. "I haven't read the report," he then admitted, much to Patrick's annoyance. "Thanks for coming on then, John. You've had all day to read it." Journalist Angela Epstein then waded in on the discussion to criticize Mayer, prompting the ex-producer to question her on whether she has done so. The report shows 1,500 breaches of editorial guidelines and also shows there is no mechanism on how neutrality can be approached at the BBC, she said. "I am very surprised that someone who worked at the BBC will come on this program to state their position without bothering to read the evidence." Bet9JA is a game changer, try it. Experience the best betting service with high odds and fast deposits. Bet on soccer, racing, and more. Sign up now. Bet9JA. By Taboola sponsored links. I would.